Good morning, everybody. It is day 24. 24. Only 2 days after this one. This time I'm going from New Roads, Louisiana to Donaldsville, Louisiana. Yesterday it was about a bunch of nothing. Today it's all about the city. Going through the city of Baton Rouge. I'm going to ride along the river, and it should be a relatively easy one. We'll see. 69 miles. And again, I'm getting started early. Hopefully, be done before noon. But we'll see how that goes. Talk to you later. Are we ready?
Yeah.
We done a lot today.
Yeah.
I just got done eating a lot of Chinese food. I am so happy right now. It was so good.
Because you have a wonderful life.
I do. Uh, 69 miles from New Roads, Louisiana to Donaldsonville. I've been calling it Donaldsville. It's not. It's Donaldsonville, Louisiana. It was another hot one,
Oh my gosh.
but we got through it. I was done by 12:30.
12:30. That was with a long break. We stopped for
Yeah, I
breakfast, like
stopped for
a legit
breakfast.
breakfast.
Yeah, by the way, shout out to Chancey.
Yep.
Chancey was our server. Did an excellent job. The food was fantastic.
Yes, I had a brisket omelet.
I had a ham and cheese omelet.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
She filled my ice water. As needed. Some of these servers, they wonder what in the world's going on, because I'll order 2 waters, and they'll look at me like, what?
Yeah.
I told Chancey 2 waters. She thought it was one for me and one for my wife. No, it was 2 for me.
Huh.
But she kept it adequately filled.
She did.
Yes.
She was right on it.
What was the name of the something street cafe?
Yeah, I can't even. Was it in West Baton Rouge?
No, Port. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Chancey. We forget now.
Yeah. But you were great.
Something street cafe.
You have really pretty hair.
Yes.
Yep. She even took a picture of you.
She wanted the picture of my bike.
You and your
How
bike.
awesome is
Yeah.
that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that was all good. And then made my way. There was one not good spot. I had to go over a bridge. Of course, they're under construction. So they're trying to build a new bridge next to the old bridge. The old bridge is down to 2 lanes. No chance for a bicycle. 0 chance.
No.
So I was already approaching the bridge, and I saw it. I'm like, nope, I'm not going over that. So I had to find a way to go backwards. It was
Yeah, I was in the process of calling you. Don't go on the bridge. Don't go on the bridge.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. But we got over that. It was fine.
Yep.
And then it was just a matter of withstanding the heat. It was 95 degrees by 10:30.
It's crazy. It was so humid. So humid.
I left. I wore the wrong shirt today. My shirt was 20 pounds by the time I was 30 minutes out.
Yeah.
It just felt so heavy. So, yeah, it was 95 degrees by 10:30, and then it hit 100 by 2:30, I believe, 2 or 2:30. But by that time, we were here. So,
Yeah.
it was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. Got through it. My wife had a great day. We went shopping.
Yes. Yes.
Without Mitch, by the way.
No, I did not take Mitch.
Mitch wasn't happy.
Well, that's too bad. He wouldn't like it. It was too hot. But Joe had given me a outlet gift card for Christmas, and we no longer have one of those outlets near us. So there's one here. So I spent 75%, 70% of it. So got a new purse, got some new clothes. Yep, pretty excited.
Yep, she's excited.
Yep.
So that's all well and good.
And I brought back Chinese.
She brought back Chinese, was the best part.
Yes.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
So that was our day. Got 2 more days left. The countdown is on.
Wow, it's crazy.
Tomorrow we're going from here at Donaldsonville to New Orleans. And I'm needing to decide whether or not to ride along the south bank of the Mississippi or the north bank of the Mississippi.
And it looks like the North Bank's the way to go because it's more paved trails. They have 27 miles of paved trails on the north side. The problem is getting to the paved trails. There's a massive bridge here at Donaldsonville that I won't be able to cross.
No.
But if I can get to the other side, then I think the paved trails will do me some good. And that'd be cool. Only like 5 miles of paved trails on the south side, from what I can tell. So we'll be in New Orleans tomorrow. Another 69, 70 miles. So I'll get another early start. And then that, I think, goes according to plan. This time tomorrow, we will have 1 day left. A lot of people don't realize this, but there is a day after New Orleans. And it's another 70 miles to the Gulf of Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Anything else you want to add, or am I rambling already?
You did laundry today. Well, I went shopping. You did some laundry.
I was hoping you were going to mention that. I didn't want to brag.
Yeah, you did some laundry.
How many times
today.
have I cleaned your washed your clothes in over 26 years of marriage?
This might have been maybe the first or second time.
It might be.
Maybe.
I don't do her laundry.
No.
To be fair, she doesn't do my laundry either.
I have been doing your laundry.
Yeah, yes,
I've done
on
it
this trip
3
you have.
times on this trip.
Sorry. Yes, on this trip you have been.
He didn't do all of it, but he did do a good portion of it. Yes.
But you brought me Chinese food, so it all cancels out.
Yes, it does.
So, anything else you want to add? We're good?
We're good. Yeah.
All right. So now it's time for
cadavers along the blacktop.
Cadavers along the blacktop, otherwise known as, what was that dead thing? Hello, everybody. I'm going to try to talk softer. The audio really bothers me when I watch the videos. I don't know. My audio gets distorted. I just wonder if I'm talking too loud. Anyway, it is that time. Mitch has been waiting for this one for 24 days. It is the world-renowned, nationally syndicated, locally revered, What Was That Dead Thing? And today is a special edition because of what we found. Again, a very low fatality rate. 4 armadillos, not surprising. For those of you who are new to the series, you want to listen to, I don't remember what day it was, but there's a whole story behind the armadillos. You veterans of the series, you are very well in the know. But 4 armadillos, they keep climbing the list. 1 possum, well, a very suspicious looking possum, let's put it that way. And a bird, no raccoons. So I don't know how the total's up, but I think birds is 1 behind a raccoon. I don't know. Totals will be to my left. Whoops, sorry, Mitch. But a new fatality today that we've not yet experienced. Today, I discovered my first coyote. And I want to spend some time on the coyote because the coyote gets a really bad rep when it comes to road safety. Remember, the whole point of this, for those of you who forget, the whole point of this is what? Road safety. Understanding the precautions you should be taking when you're around roadways. And some just don't do it. And our list proves it. But the coyote, it's the first coyote I've seen on the whole trip. And some people are kind of, well, surprised, I guess. But I want to uncover some bias that we human beings have when it comes to coyotes and their road safety. See, we think coyotes have very bad habits when it comes to road safety, and it's an unfair bias. But it's a bias that comes nonetheless. Now, why is that? Well, For those of you who are in my generation, what did you grow up watching? What was one of the favorite cartoons you watched growing up? For me, it was The Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, right? It was some of the funniest stuff. And for you young kids out there who don't know what I'm talking about, because you aren't allowed watching violent cartoons like that, it was a great cartoon. It's about a coyote who constantly tried to catch the Roadrunner. And there were a million different ways the coyote would try to catch the Roadrunner. And every single one of them failed. But oftentimes, in the midst of the coyote trying to catch the Roadrunner, he would end up squashed on the road in lots of different ways. That was one of the great things about the cartoon. The creators just came up with so many new ways. Whether he get hit by a truck, whether he falls off a cliff, whether a boulder rolls over him, whether a bomb goes off. Fantastic violent cartoon. And as a result, particularly people in my generation, we learned to think that the coyote had very low road safety standards because he kept getting squashed on the road. But here's the unfairness of that bias. Think about what happened every time after, okay, Mitch is gone, he can't sit still. Think about what happened every time he got squashed on the roadways. Let me ask you this. How many times was Wile E. Coyote an actual fatality? I'm going to say 0. Why is that? Because every time he got squashed on the roadway, the very next scene showed him up and alive and well and trying to catch the Roadrunner all over again. So here's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is the coyote has a very good survival rate. Because even if he makes a mistake around the road, he doesn't become a fatality. The very next scene, he's up and trying again. So we see the coyote, my generation, we see the coyote be very unsafe around the roadways. But the coyote doesn't show up on the statistics because the coyote's always up, ready to go again. They always survive. So here's the truth. The truth is, it's very rare to see a coyote on the roadway, a fatality, because of their survival rate is so high. And the proof, if you don't believe me, go back and watch the cartoons. Wile E. Coyote constantly survives his unsafe practices. Now, it's a uniqueness. I mean, not any other animal in the wildlife, including human beings, have that kind of survival rate. I don't have the answers to why. I'm just telling you what I see. So when I saw the coyote, I was surprised because you don't see a lot of fatalities around that. So for the whole trip, we have one coyote fatality, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's the only one we see. For those of you who don't believe me, go back to watch these cartoons. I bet he got squashed 1,000 times in some form or another, and yet he was always up and trying to do it again. So there's some history for you, and some nuggets of information. Just remember, don't be the coyote. You don't want to tempt fate by being unsafe around the roadways, because human beings and lots of other wildlife out there, they just don't have the knack for surviving their mistakes. So stay safe around the roadways, and Mitch couldn't sit still. The most important statistic of the day, however, is what? You all know what it is. 0 bicyclists, 0 river otters. We got 2 days left. Let's keep that streak going, shall we? Be safe, everybody, especially you kids out there. Bye. deep mathematical thoughts. If it is 80 degrees by 6 o'clock in the morning, and if it is 95 degrees by 10:30 in the morning, how hot is it by 2:30 in the afternoon? The answer? 100 degrees. I'm so glad I'm done biking for the day. And that was your deep mathematical thought.